The still very jolly interesting making of Momo Tempo's splendid new single, Part 5, Drumns. Yes, indeed. After a little hiatus, we're now on to Part 5, which is something reasonably fundamental to a dance record of some kind, and that is drums, the rhythms. So we have a rhythm doctor with us. Momo's own rhythm doctor, Mr. Mark Adkins, who's just pulled up and he's unpacking his big car full of lots of stuff, and I need to go around and warn the neighbours that we're going to be making a terrible noise. So let's invite Marcus in to join us. Mr. A.
Sir, how are you?
Thanks for turning up. It's Mark! It's Hello!
Hi!
So today we're going to be doing a few... What are we doing today? We're working on the new track, Don't Say the Name. We're not giving that away.
I nearly said the name.
No, said the name.
I nearly said the name.
So, a little bit of skiffle today, perhaps?
We could do some skiffle action.
Okay,
yes,
all
I
right.
think that's okay. That's
And
doable.
And I might get him on a few other things on here, just to abuse him. So, first of all, of course, as we like to start things traditionally, let's make coffee. Now, when approaching the art of recording drums, one of the most, sorry if this gets technical, but one of the most important things you've got to consider, in a way, in any recording session, is the Belgian bun. What?
You're showing them our buns.
This is all about productivity, man. Shut up and get your face in your bun. Honestly, some amateurs. The Belgian bun and the coffee is how...
Oh, but they're good.
Yeah, aren't they?
They are very good. Look at that. Look. Very good.
Buns. So, I can't actually breathe now. So, what I think we'll look at first is the little skiffly bit. Now, if I isolate the sample I'm using, that's the drum kit. Right, so that's... You can see what that's doing there. It stopped. It wasn't broken. So yeah. So I think if we just go for that basic pattern first, because actually most of the time that's what I'm repeating in there.
Okay.
And then I think later on, probably actually if I take the solo off that, then later on, although I think I've kept the skiffle in there, but it's all right. We wanted a kick, but not that much. Yeah, I think I've left the skiffle in there in other places, but actually I think it needs to... I don't think we need that. I think part of my solving the mix of this will be losing that in the arrangement, and so live we'll just want it to be quite simple, but with a snare. So, shall we try and set up the mic and have a first look?
Let's do that.
All about the snare, I would say first. All about the snare first.
All about the snare. It's all about the snare.
I think what we'll do is you were just suggesting to put moon gel on and keep it maybe a bit damper. If we get some audio in there, 3, 4. Take the mute off. What was on there? No, nothing. Okay. Yeah, right. And let's test those audio signals. So I've got to remember when I put the mic on to turn everything else off, or we get horrible feedback, which is bad. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's take a seat, see what that sounds like. Now, always have to remember to turn the mics off. Remember. think actually, with it chopping it up in a sample, I quite like where it's sounding quite sample, so I might just take 4 bars of it. What are you thinking of the sound?
Yes, it's good.
It's actually not. You get surprisingly okay results from just sticking a mic in. Okay, let's try and take with kick drum. Splendid. Let's.
There's all manner of silliness going on in there.
That was quite energetic.
It was quite energetic, and it all got a little bit silly there for a while. So hopefully,
Splendid.
there will be something usable.
I think there will. I think there probably will be. Let's bring that up. Yeah, it's got a very live room feel to it. But there might be a place for that. That kick. I think
That's where it all went horribly wrong.
It all broke down there. No, that's fine. Yeah, there's loads of bits and pieces to sample out of this, and you were really. Yeah, I think there's some of the stuff you can do. I can bring in others rolls and stuff you were doing. Use technical terms. When you really hit it hard. That
You know I like to hit it.
I've seen you in action. I think that could be some nice build-ups for this arrangement. So, some nice invitation on that. Right. So I think what I'll do actually is maybe we'll do one where you're not using the hi-hat at all, and just snare drum.
Just snare drum.
So just the skiffle. We'll do a version of that, and then maybe we'll look at doing something where you can use the toms a bit in a more, almost like a stick. Let's see, but we won't use brushes because it's a nice sound.
Yeah.
That's splendid. Okay, let's do a take with just the
No problem.
drum.
Do you want straight and simple?
So, I think we've got everything we need
I think we have.
for now, because the thing, we've just been having a little discussion off camera, very rudely, about the difference between Momo tempo in the studio, what we are doing now, and when we play out live, which is great fun, as you know. And so we're actually having a bit of a discussion about how we're going to perform this completely live. And you're going to be doing rather more live, I think, than here.
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, I think the skiffly drums with the brushes is what's needed for this arrangement. Then I've got to wrestle this beast into some sort of shape, and then we'll
Lots of cutting and pasting.
lots of cutting,
Lots of cutting and pasting.
Definitely.
Yes.
And then we can sort of, but I think the arrangement in terms of beginning to end will stay the same for the live version.
Yeah.
So. And then we can muck about with sticks and things with this, and you take a disc away and hear it. And gosh, it's not long now until this will get its first live preview. What do you think is going to happen if I do this? And I think, obviously, I love this, and everybody just stands there and sort of cricket claps.
They won't be standing there and cricket clapping, because the Momo live experience, as you know, is all kinds of tomfoolery and craziness.
It is that.
People will be shouting hurrah in very loud voices, hopefully.
I really hope they will.
I think they will.
Get why we're doing this tune, because it is a kind of it's a funny old thing, and the bits you've heard on here probably aren't giving it
I can't
much
reveal
credit.
any of the lyrics as well, but they are very funny. They
Are
are
they?
very funny. Very funny.
I like it. He can drum, and he's nice to me.
You bought me cake, I have to be nice.
I did buy you cake.
Buns, lovely.
Buns. So I think that's it for now. And the thing we need to remember, of course, when we are doing this live, is that this is near the end of the set. It's the worldwide premiere of this when we do it in the concert, which is 3 weeks from when we're recording this. And they will be really quite drunk by then.
That is the other factor, of course. We have to allow for alcohol consumption.
We're not condoning the irresponsible use of alcohol. You understand?
But if it's going to make you get up and dance, drink lots and lots, please. Thank you.
I think you may regret having this online.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
It's very irresponsible, isn't it?
He was being sarcastic and ironic, and he's married to somebody in the health profession, so we are only joking.
But we're trying to make money for 60 million at the same time, because obviously the more that people drink, the more they'll make on the night, the happier they will be with us.
I think you might be digging a hole, Mark.
Do you think so?
I think so. So anyway, Mark, thank you ever so much for the first session on New
Very welcome,
Album.
sir.
Excellent. And next time, it's the final part of the making of the album, the single, before it goes out there properly, and you actually get to hear what it sounds like, and that will be very exciting indeed.
Woohoo!
It's the horns.
Next
week.
Need the horn.
Next week we're having 3 blokes in at once doing the horns. Look out for it.